Thank you, all of you, once again. Thank you, Amreen. I want correctly. So if I can identify Saksham Kapoor. Hi, hello. Ashwathi, Garima. Hi. I am equally glad to see you. Good evening, all of you. Yesterday I learned I should come a minute early always so that everybody gets the notification and more people can come in. Hi Pooja, how are you? I hope you're all set to come and join screen with me soon one day. Pooja is a principal, a teacher of a lovely kindergarten school in Hyderabad. She's a dear friend of mine. Hi Mitali. आज लाइव आने का चांस नहीं है. Hi Megha. Hi Prachi. Simran, namaste from Nepal. So that you all know, Simran is also my wife's name. मैं उसका सिमरन सारा टाइम करता रहता हूँ. दिन में 100 टाइम तो वो वर्ड बोलता हूँ. तो सिमरन, हाय. खुशबू, I am as excited to share. Hello Varsha, I am amazing. No, I'm not a full-time coach. This is only during this quarantine time that I am coming and sharing. But yes, coaching is my passion. Thank you so much for watching. So how are you guys? How many of you all realized about your beliefs? कौन से वहम आपने पहचाने? What are the beliefs you realize that you have been living with for all along? And which are those that are limiting you? Zainab, Pakistan se, Assalamu alaikum. Tejpreet, hello, Komal. So, now we will wait for a little while I can. It's a hello to all of you. I love you. Thank you. Yes, I am in the business, Vintu. In the business of fashion accessories and also in education and in pharmaceuticals. So, that's about me. Yeah. How many of y'all identified your beliefs? अब अपने सपनों के बारे में सोचिए यार, मेरी बातें तो होती रहेंगी. So today we are going to talk about one topic that I did not, or I forgot, or I missed out on talking about. So I found that's very valuable. Today's subject, mainly of beliefs and identifying our beliefs, is in my favorite subject. Sindhi का favorite subject क्या होता है? Not papad. My favorite subject is money. So we will be breaking and identifying and realizing a lot about money. People who are very keen or have some beliefs about money must sit through this lesson. It is an eye-opening. आप दंग रह जाओगे कि आप कितने सालों से अपने आप को कौन सा झूठ सच समझ के मानते आ रहे हो. But before that, one small belief about names. A lot of people have been asking me about Akhil's family name, my family name, and why is Akhil Aryan and I am Panjwani, and how is it that even after marriage Malvika is Sitlani. So there is this belief, but we all have heard, what's in a name? How does it matter if Akhil wants to call himself Aryan, and if I remain a Panjwani and Malvika still chooses to be a Sitlani? These are very small choices of life that we should be allowed. We all are allowed to maintain our individuality. There was a time 33 years back when I married my wife Meena Asrani, and in those days they said प की राशि स से मैच होती है, इसीलिए उसका नाम S से होना चाहिए. And my beautiful wife gladly agreed and changed her name to Simran, and she gave away her identity. So I thank her from the bottom of my heart. And quite a few of her friends and her sisters call her by her old name Meena, but she has gladly adapted. So name is nothing, it is just an identity. Just to give you a small story of how and why Akhil changed his family name to Aryan and when was it. This was 13 years back when my father passed away. We had gone to Haridwar to do that Pinddan that we usually do in the Hindu culture. And there we were introduced to something called manuscripts of the past. So the previous generations. So वहाँ पर इतिहास लिखा हुआ है. जो लोग वहाँ गए हैं वो जानते होंगे. ज़्यादातर हिंदू धर्म में मर्द जाते हैं. I don't know why women, even they are not allowed to go to the cremation ground, which is surprising. In many religions, I fail to understand this. This is also a myth or a belief. But all the same, while we were going through our Purane records, the Pandit there who was maintaining so-called my family Panjwani records told us that just before partition, my great grandfather's family name used to be Sachdev, and then we were thrown out of Pakistan and we came to India, and our family name had to be changed due to certain government laws, and we became Panjwanis. And then before Sachdev, we had another family name 3-4 generations back. And when we went back to the history, the Pandit identified Hindus into 2 categories. So he said, "Aap Kshatriya nahi ho, aap Aryan kul ke ho." He said, then why not go back to my roots and start where we, what our real family name is. And that's when he came back and he insisted that, "Papa, I want to change my family name to Aryan." And of course, since then people have been asking this, but yes, Akhil is logically DNA से मेरा ही बेटा है, लेकिन उसने family name Aryan रखा है. And Malvika has all the freedom to choose to have her family name the way she wants it. That's about a little bit about names. नाम में इतना ज़्यादा मत पड़िए यार, आदमी को देखिए. How are people? That's very important. So today, before we reach to money, people have been asking me that how do we break the beliefs that we have? हमारे जो वहम हैं, जो we have been carrying on for generations. So there are 3 steps to break your beliefs. If you want to overcome them and break your limiting beliefs, the 3 steps are care, curiosity, and communication. Now, if you care about something and you really want to come out of that belief that is holding you back in achieving whatever it is, I know belief is such a subject I can go on for weeks. I won't drag it further. I will limit it to 3 or 4 sessions. People who are enjoying it, please bear with it. People who are not, I must tell you, beliefs is the only obstacle in our way. हमारी perception हमारी सच्चाई बन गई है और हम उसी के कारण जिंदगी के बहुत फैसले नहीं ले पा रहे हैं. If we care for our own self, if we want to rise in our own eyes for ourselves, it is extremely important to enrich our knowledge. Knowledge makes you powerful. Knowledge gives you clarity of what next. So if you care, curiosity is, I think, the mother of all invention. Asking questions is one quality that I must tell you can take you places in your life. This is when people ask me how are Akhil and Nikhil and Malvika, so also Beatrice. The beautiful quality they have within themselves is that they always ask questions. They are very curious. Whenever we tell them to do something or anybody tells them to do something, the first thing they ask is why and what are the reasons. Then they will verify those facts. People who ask look like a fool for 1 second or a few seconds while they are asking. Some people are क्या पागलों वाले सवाल पूछ रहा है. But people who don't ask, they usually, I told you the other day, assume. They make an ass of themselves. Not only they do it for themselves, but they take it on to the next generation. So it's okay to look foolish for a second and ask a question. हम ऐसा क्यों कर रहे हैं? Why is it that we are told to do this? And then do your research, go out and get your facts. When I mean get your facts, not only get your facts from so-called Google, but get your facts from the current times. Go out and communicate. The 3rd step is communication. The more you will meet people and ask questions about limiting beliefs, you will be surprised about what a belief they had and how they were. None of them is absolutely right. A little bit of it is right for somebody, a little bit of right is for the other person. So communication can help you go a long way. All the wars, all the disputes, all the businesses, all the great achievements have only been achieved through communication. People who, right now, we are forced to be locked down. We are forced to remain inside. But there are many people I have seen who have this habit of sitting in their room, being with themselves. Let me bring to their notice something. Yeah, by nature, we are social animals. It is our need to socialize. लोगों से मिलना, लोगों से बातें करना, लोगों से सवाल पूछने से हमारा ज्ञान भी बढ़ता है, हमारी खुशी भी बढ़ती है. सो मेरी एक दरख्वास्त है, रिक्वेस्ट है, प्लीज़ ऑल ऑफ यू communicate as much as you can. Don't hold yourself back. If there's something bothering you, something that you've learned, go out, ask questions. Every day, Akhil comes up with very, very strange questions, and these questions lead to amazing conversations in my family. And I make sure to reach that out to everybody whom I know. Like yesterday, he came to me and he asked me, Dad, if we are walking on the road and we find a 100 rupee note on the street, and we decide to part it between the two of us, what should the equation be? Should it be 50-50? Should it be 60-40? And then that conversation led to saying that, Dad, what if I was to take 80 and you were to take 20? And then I realized, is it true that our pain comes not from what is good for us, but it comes from what is bad for the other? It hurts me more that why should the other get 80 when I'm getting 20? But the matter of fact is it was belonging to neither of us. So this small question led to conversations which went all till 11, 12 in the night, and we had so many different areas. So similarly, I will request all of you to go out and communicate. Beautiful sentence to write or ask, does our past determine our present, or is our past something to learn from? Something to be aware of, but take action in the present to the future. So people who are looking back to the past, I learned this from one teacher, Shinde, who taught me that if you want to evaluate your past, present, and future, you all have traveled in a car. Your windscreen of the car should be the size of your future, because that is where your future belongs. You require the past, but to the tune of a rear view mirror, which is text like the rear view mirror, just in case you fall in a puddle of water or you hit a rock, you can look behind and see, oh, I should be more careful. Your side mirrors are your present. Learn and don't cling on to. It is said, it is not the time that makes the learning right. It is the learning that makes the time right. So make sure you learn from every step. Like I said in today's post, and people have questions how to find a mentor, and I will be answering those questions. One important communication that I must share to you is that eventually it is you who has to take action and not me. Giving knowledge is not my job. Sharing experiences is what I love to do. For knowledge, you have Google. Go ahead, Google it. Ask your family, ask your friends. My job is to help transform and tell you. But the onus of the change is absolutely in your hands. It's your life. It's your responsibility. It is your purpose of life. And don't be in a hurry. Don't lose hope. Good things take time. This is something you should write it down. And whenever you're disheartened by something, you must read this, that good things take time. This brings us to today's very, very important frame of reference, our beliefs of money. People who are listening this, trust me, if you are listening to this and you're making notes of this, you'll be surprised to hear so many beliefs that we have been carrying on from the previous generations, which I'm going to read it out to you because I've written down many of them. So the first belief we have about money is the most important thing on the planet. Yes, money is important, but it is not the most important. It is your health. It's your relationships. It is very hard to make money is a very common belief. I don't think so. Of course, it's not easy, but it's not very hard. And the word very doesn't make sense, like I said in the beginning of my trainings. You can buy anything with money. It's a belief. Ye jhoot hai. You cannot buy love, you cannot buy happiness, and you cannot buy a million things. And rich people do die in spite of having a lot of money. People can make money only through illegal ways. It is possible to become rich only agar aap kuch galat kar rahe hain. It's a belief, please. This is not true. Money only can make you more money. अगर आपके पास पैसे हैं, कैपिटल है, तो आप बिजनेस कर सकते हो. Again, not true. Those were the days, those were the beliefs of the 50s and the 60s. It's not true. Another important belief, money corrupts you. पैसा आने से आदमी बिगड़ जाता है, बिल्कुल नहीं. I have seen millions of millionaires who are amazing people. People with money, ये belief note करें, people with money are respected everywhere. I am sorry. Break this belief. You do not earn respect with money. That's only one area. There are colors of money. There is black money, white money, even characters, evil money, good money. No, money is just a tool of transaction. Next belief. Belief, vehem, money brings security. If you have a lot of it, your life can be secure. Absolutely wrong. Chutki bajati, disagree. Money frees you. Freedom comes with money. करोड़पति लोग सारी दुनिया के आज कमरे के अंदर बैठे हुए हैं, बैंकों में पैसे हैं, मगर लॉकडाउन ने उनको फ्रीडम नहीं दिया. सो मनी डज नॉट ब्रिंग यू फ्रीडम. प्लीज चेंज दैट बिलीफ. यू कैन स्टार्ट मेकिंग मनी only after you're 18 years of age. I am too young to start anything. I don't believe I can start a business. It's a belief. Or I could make money only till 60. So that is again a belief. You can keep making money. It's an art which you have mastered. It's your moral obligation to become rich. If you have the power to make money, please go out, make it, even if you don't need it. I will tell more about that later. Money is very important to bring stability in relationships. पैसे होने से stability relationships में आती है. Belief. Very, very interesting belief. Money that is mine is more valuable than the money that is somebody else's. मेरे रुपये में 5 चवन्नी, उसके रुपये में 3. That's a belief. Rich people are bad. Keep away from them. Belief. Money makes us greedy. Belief. I think I have shared a good 15-20 examples. I can go on. I have a huge list. But since my time is getting over, I will end by saying something very, very beautiful that I'm reading regarding money. Feel rich. Feel rich from within, because what you feel, what you think, you become. Feeling rich is an attitude, and becoming rich is the outcome of the process of consistently feeling rich. So, on that note, I would end today's small learning on the beliefs about money. Tomorrow we shall be doing beliefs of very, very important, our emotions, hamari bhavnaएं, and of course favorite subject of everybody, our beliefs of gender. So with that, I will come to the end of the learning. I will just check what are your questions. Thank you, Adhyanan. Adhya, okay. You love me and my family. Thank you so much. I love you too. Hello, hello, hello. Mona Shri, I don't know where you're writing from, but you're telling me it's good morning. It's great evening over here. Please pouring in your questions. I promise to answer them. Many people have asked me how to find a mentor. I will answer that. Hi, Parth. I know, Kriti, this was a much needed topic. Why it is a needed topic? Because basically, अगर हमारे रास्ते से अड़चने हट जाएंगी, अगर हमारे obstacles हट जाएंगे, तो हमारी opportunities बढ़ जाती हैं. Then we are able to see clearly कि हम जाना कहाँ चाह रहे हैं, and how can we reach there. So our beliefs are our obstacles. The more you can remove them early and do them before time. So there is another session that I will be doing, which is in time management, which is called the before, during, and after. That's a beautiful, beautiful learning. Please stay in the loop to learn that. You take care. Bye-bye. And people from across the world are now joining. So thank you. Thank you. Please, you can watch my stories on live Instagram, and I also upload them on YouTube. Please feel free to subscribe and reach them out. My desire is to reach maximum number of people and bring more happiness. On that note, thank you. Bye bye. Love you. Have a great evening.